Here are the 13 male main characters I'm inducting into Talia's Book Boyfriend Hall of Fame for Q1 2025. Hi, my name is Talia. Welcome back to my channel. This is the first time y'all are hearing about Talia's Book Boyfriend Hall of Fame, but this is something I've been doing on TikTok ever since I got back into reading and started creating book content. So y'all know I'm a romance girly. About 90% of what I read is romance. I love that for me. And in all these romance books, the men are amazing, right? This is why we're writing love stories about them. But I created Talia's Book Boyfriend Hall of Fame to give the highest honors to the most exceptional men in my romance reading. These men are operating at the highest of levels. They're menning at the highest of levels. Exceptional, okay? Every MMC in romance I read is wonderful. He's attractive, he got money, he's thoughtful, he plans dates, he lays down pipe, like they're all wonderful. But these men in my Hall of Fame, I feel that they've gone above and beyond. So yeah, I've been doing Talia's Book Boyfriend Hall of Fame. We're going on year 3, and I decided to create a master list of the entire Hall of Fame, and that is currently on my Substack. So if you visit my Substack, taliacadet.substack.com, go to the book section, you'll find the master list there. And essentially, this master list, this Hall of Fame, doubles as book recommendations. So if you're looking for men, if you're looking for exceptional MMCs, start with my Book Boyfriend Hall of Fame. So I update the Book Boyfriend Hall of Fame at the end of every quarter. I am recording this on March 27th. So it is time for an update. I'm going on a brand trip this weekend. So I'm not reading any more books for real this week. So I'm let's just close the portal for Q1 2025. A little disclaimer. Talia hasn't read every book that ever existed. So I may not have read an MMC you're recommending or suggesting in the comments, or an MMC you're suggesting or recommending in the comments. I may have read him and he just did not make the cut. If you keep up with me every month on here, on TikTok, on Instagram, I literally tell you every book I read every month. So, some of these men didn't make the cut. Let me know your favorite recent MMCs in the comments. And this is in no particular order. Number 1, Maverick Bell from Can't Get Enough by Kennedy Ryan. Can't Get Enough is book 3 in Skyland. It is coming out on May 13th. I read this book at the beginning of February, and I already knew the man that Kennedy Ryan crafted for Hendrix. Rich auntie, successful businesswoman, child-free by choice, sexually liberated, all-around badass bitch. I knew this man was going to be formidable. And baby Maverick Bell, he's a tech mogul. He's a billionaire with a B. And baby, he spends the billions so well, right? He's not too flashy, too flossy, but the billions are spent well, baby. He is thoughtful. He is attentive. He is Hendrix's soft place to land. He gets down in the sheets similarly. He's romantic. He's devoted. He is locked in. He is in a messy situation at the beginning of the book. But baby, Maverick was specially made for our girl Hendrix. And for those of you who haven't read it, because we're still before release, you are in for a treat. Next is Miles Westbrook from No Ordinary Love by Myah Ariel. Speaking of Myah Ariel, I interviewed her last week on Talia's Book Nook. You can watch that interview. Go 2 videos back, and then I did a separate review of No Ordinary Love. This is Myah Ariel's second book. It is also a Hollywood romance. This book is out on April 1st. And Miles, he's great. He is great. He is great. In this story, we have a pop star having a run-in with Miles, who is a famous baseball player. He has been coined a bad boy in the media. It hits the headlines, and they are forced into a PR relationship. And baby, The thing about PR, fake relationships, those types of things, it's never fake. Miles was low-key in love at first sight. Low-key. He's a man. He is thoughtful. He's a busy man. He has a lot riding right now on his career. But the way he makes time, the way he's locked in, the way he's so attentive, he listens, okay? He likes the girl, he lets the girl know. Next is Russell Long from Plus Size Playa by Danielle Allen. This is book 2 in the Curve series. I want to say Plus Size Playa comes out June 10th. This is Danielle Allen's second traditional release. It's in the same series as Curvy Girl Summer. So y'all already know Nina. Okay, Nina is a badass bitch. She's a fashion girly, fashion influencer, plus size model. And Miss Nina has no plans of settling down. Miss Nina's like, the man that I want, there is not one man who encapsulates everything I am looking for in a partner. But Russell Long, he is low-key everything she's looking for. My favorite thing about Russell is his thoughtfulness and the way that he's able to make time, the way that he prioritizes making time. He is a very busy man, a very successful man, but he makes time and he makes it meaningful. He makes it thoughtful. He plans the best dates and he applying pressure because he's letting Nina know you don't need no roster no more. Next is Xavier Allen from Speak. This is a post-divorce novella by J.L. Seegars, another author I've had the honor of interviewing for Talia's Book Nook. I interviewed her maybe in early March. Yeah, because I took a hiatus. J.L. Seegars is one of my favorite authors. I've read her entire catalog. I own physical copies of her entire catalog. And y'all know I don't even read physical books, right? But because I love her books so much, I love her writing so much, I'm like, I just want to own her books physically for the keepsake of it all. Speak is book 2 in the Fairview novella series. That first book in the series is, again, one of my favorite novellas ever, by the way. In this post-divorce novella, our FMC is going through a divorce and Xavier is the divorce lawyer. So not only does he litigate to make sure our FMC gets what she needs, gets what she deserves from that bastard of an ex-husband. Again, a man. I just be saying a man, but you know what I mean. Honestly, this is one of the novellas that I wish was longer. Right? I usually accept novelettes and novellas for what they are because, one, I'm not really, fond of like big ass books. Like anything over 300 pages, I get a lot of pause. But Speak is actually one of the few novellas that I wish was like a full-length novel so I could just get more of Xavier. Next is Deacon, Big Daddy Deacon from Through the Fire. This is book 2 in the Fire Company 143 series by Danielle Brooks. So this video is going up on March 27th. On April 2nd, I need y'all to head over to TikTok and tune in for my interview with the author herself. Danielle Brooks is my next Talia's Book Nook guest. This book is a firefighter romance. They're both firefighters, okay? And they're actually fighting fires. A lot of these books that are like centered around occupations don't actually be doing the occupation. No, they fighting fires. Both Fallon and Deacon are firefighters, so this is low-key a workplace romance. Big Daddy Deacon is exactly that. Big Daddy Deacon. Okay, like he's physically a big daddy, and he's just a big daddy. Oh my God, I am out of control. But yeah, Deacon is another person who's really thoughtful. He's really locked in. He's very protective. Our FMC is trying to move forward from a really toxic, abusive past relationship. So, she kind of has her walls up and she is really adamant about healing, putting herself first, being independent, being self-sufficient, focusing on her career. And Deacon doesn't make her choose between that and being cared for, loved on, taken care of, having a soft place to land. Deacon allows Fallon to have both those things. Next is Fame from The Other Side of Fame by D. Rose. So The Other Side of Fame, I already know is going to be one of my top reads of 2025. I loved this book. I could not put it down. Fame, So this is a music industry romance, and both of our characters are in the industry. You have Fame, who is more of a veteran rapper, right? So think of all the veteran rappers in real life. He's like low-key that, right? And he does have a little reputation. You know, he's never settled down. He might be a little bit of a fuckboy. He's been tied to many women. And our FMC is a little newer in the industry, had a great debut, but that got overshadowed by some baby daddy drama because baby daddy is also in the industry. Our FMC is adamant about having her sophomore release, you know, separate her from all of that drama. Like, she has something to prove. And Fame steps in as a friend, wanting to help our FMC out, and they decide that they're gonna fake date. But listen, Fame been liked that girl, been loved that girl, right? And he don't play about her. There was nothing fake about it. And that's the thing about fake dating. There's never anything fake about it. Okay? But yeah, Fame, ooh, he's a man. He's sexy, he's swaggy. Great dates, really thoughtful, spending that money. I want to see you. I'm flying you out. Next is Cappadonna. Cappadonna from season 2 Delgato series. I've only listened to the first book in Cappadonna because I'm listening to all of this universe via audiobook, and the audiobook is just lagging behind the traditional releases. So there's only one book in this series or in the universe being dropped every month. So this month, Cappadonna finally came to audio. Anyways, I knew Cappadonna was going to be that dude from the Capone books, right? Cappadonna is locked in with Ayla. He's like, I'm here to rescue you, to protect you, to save you. Your past, that's behind you. I got you. He is locked in. Okay, make you want to go to Islam. Insert Jackie Christie. We're going to Portugal meme. He loves Ayla. Whole being, whole soul. He's the father that stepped up. And Ayla doesn't have to live in fear anymore. Ayla can be free with Cappadonna. And he also don't play. He's also crazy as fuck, right? He's also unhinged as fuck. Like, sociopath, psychopath might be in the conversation. He's crazy as fuck, but about his people and the people he loves. Next book is Malik by Ayla Cox. I love when I read a new to me author, and the first book of theirs I read, we have a Book Boyfriend Hall of Fame inductee. Malik, physically, the cover is going to eat every time. It's going to eat every time, because on the cover of this book, Malik has like a honeycomb tattoo on his neck. Ooh. And I don't even know if I like neck tats in real life like that. You know what? I actually do. I actually do. Woo! This is a friends to lovers, best friends to lovers. Cassia, our FMC, she no longer wants to be defined by this one moment that she experiences. And Malik steps up and it's like, I'm going to help you. We're going to get your reputation back. We're going to get you taken seriously in the industry again. I'm going to step in. But he's just a great friend, right? Because Cassia is kind of a hot mess. And I love that Malik loves Cassia in spite of her being a hot mess. Like, Malik is literally like, here's food I know you didn't eat. Here's coffee because I know you ain't have some. He's that type of friend. And then he becomes that type of lover. Next is Sonny from So This Is Love. This book is by Miyeko May. Is it Miyeko or Miyeko? This is her second release that I know of. Her first book was one of the first romance books I ever read when I got back into reading years ago. So I was so excited for this new release in February. Our FMC is a social media PR girly. She meets Sonny. He's a popular rapper. Sonny is a man. Sonny is a man, and he is instantly smitten with our FMC. He is instant, right? He meets her one night, and then like years pass, and he is back in town, and he's like, this is fate. And they start off as friends out of respect for our FMC. But baby, he been love that girl. He been love that girl. And it shows the way he's supportive of her career, the way that he takes care of her, makes sure she's good. Sonny, love him. Next is Roman from How About Forever by Rilzy Adams. So this is not a part of a series, but it is the follow-up for Just for Tonight. We're first introduced to Roman and Giselle in that first book. It's 2 years later after that, encounter. And Roman's like, I'm seeing Giselle for the first time in 2 years. It is my mission to change her mind about us. Okay, she's been on my mind the entire 2 years. She's been avoiding me successfully, given that they have mutual friends. She cannot run from me now. This weekend in Vegas, she cannot run from me. Okay? And he does what he needs to fucking do. Next is Polo from Forever My Bodyguard by A. Blossom. This is book 3 in the Bodyguard series. A. Blossom is another author I've had the honor of being able to interview. Her episode of Talia's Book Nook is from December. So if you go to the authors and interviews playlist, it's one of the earlier videos in that playlist. Forever My Bodyguard came out in early March, read it immediately. I didn't know I was going to like Polo so much because Polo was introduced in previous books in the series, but I didn't know I was going to like Polo. I'm like, Polo is this young YN type. Like, I know he a little crazy because he be hanging with Michi and Doctor, but I didn't know I was going to like Polo so much as a romantic interest. He don't play about Contessa. And it takes Contessa some coming around. What do you want from me? I'm older than you. I have a child. You know about my situation. Stop playing in my face, little boy. Okay, this is just attraction. You don't want none of these problems, but Polo does want these problems. Next is Graycen from Maybe I Need You. This is book 1 in the Undeniably in Love series by Briyanna Michelle. Book 2, Maybe I Love You, is literally coming out on Sunday. Love me some Graycen. Love me some Graycen. This is another fake dating trope. And again, Graycen locked in immediately. He's like, okay, we'll fake date, but ain't nothing fake over here. I have real feelings for you. I've never felt about a woman the way I feel about you. He is that dude. Last up is Reid from Loc'D. Rarely do I have MMCs from novelettes make it into Talia's Book Boyfriend Hall of Fame, just because we haven't seen enough. But when I got into this book by Aria, Daze, this book may have came out in like January, February. Baby, I went straight to the website. I bought it. I was like, I like Aria Daze. This is a novelette, something quick and sweet. I like me some Reid. Based on the little I saw of Reid, I became a fan of the man. I did. This is like a client service provider romance. I don't know. Anyways, our FMC is a loctician and Reid is a client. He got locks. And, Reid is a great customer. He pays well. He tips well. He's always taking care of our FMC. It's like, yeah, you're here providing me a service, but I'm still taking care of you. I love that about Reid. He been like that girl. And he shot his shot. And he was locked in immediately. Anyways, that's it for the 2025 Q1 inductees. See you at the end of June for our Q2 inductees. Let me know who your top book boyfriends, MMCs you read this quarter in the comments. and I'll see you for the next one. Bye.